Welcome back to the daily discussion. So today, my son and I were out on a walk, and we get to our favorite creek. And there's an offshoot in that creek that usually has rocks that are showing that we can walk up. It's just fun to go and be silly with and walk up it and just kind of work on our balance and just kind of play with it. Today it was much higher, but we decided we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna walk up that creek because hey, why not? So we get in and we realize really fast that we are above our waist. And I'm 6 feet tall and it's to my belly button, but now we're wet, so we're gonna go and we're gonna figure it out. As we're walking up, like I said, there's a bunch of rocks in there and they're not very soft, so I'm walking barefoot and it's kind of hurting. So I'm fighting not just the rocks, but the current pushing up my legs too and keeps pushing me backwards. So I had to keep grabbing trees and branches, but thankfully my son was smarter than me and wore Crocs, so therefore he had protection for his feet. And because he was behind me, he was able to guide me as I was getting knocked around and trying not to crack my feet and cut them open. So he helped me through that. And we get to the next point. After we get through that, we go and we find a vine that we typically climb. Yes, I'm a big child. We start climbing this vine and he does it first, and he actually does pretty well, and he gets much farther than he normally does, which I was very proud of him for doing that. And so I start climbing it and it starts to slip. Thankfully it slipped on me, not him, because I don't know how he would have handled it. But I'm glad it slipped on me. Now, as it's slipping on me, I'm looking down going, oh crap, this is where I'm going to be landing. All right, thankfully it stopped and I was able to get down safely. But because we're dumb, we kept going and we found some more trees to climb. Well, he found this one that he was having a hard time figuring out how to climb. So I went and did it and showed him how to do it. It was a little bit of a jag and it kind of actually twisted you around and be able to climb it that way. So I showed him how to do it and he went and tried it again and was able to figure it out. So why do I tell you about this? We could have potentially figured out all of that and got through it safely by ourselves independently, but life is so much more fun when you have somebody else. And we got through it much safer and much quicker because we had a guide. Each of us had a guide at different points in that. So what about you? Are you trying to go out life by yourself and trying to figure things out without help? Or do you want to go out and reach out and find yourself a guide to help out and live this life together and go through it together and get further faster? Let me know what you think about that.